Hello, welcome to my channel, The Crafting Nook. It's Tuesday the 1st of August 2023. Just going to do a quick video of my cross stitch, what I've been working on, and some of my finishes. And you've probably seen some of these finishes, I think from the back end of last year maybe, and the finishes I've had this year so far. But first up, I'm going to show you my Belafilipina, Enchantress of the Abyss. This is on 28 count Brittany Lugana from Pole Stitches, and it's colour snakeskin. I marked my chart, I caught it with a bit of tape. So this is where I am with this one. I haven't done an awful lot because I've been doing other things as well. We've been gardening, we've been setting up fish tanks, and my little boy's home from school on his school holidays now as well. So time is quite limited at the moment. But this is what I've been doing. Sorry about the shaky camera work. So this is on 28 count Lugana, Brittany Lugana. The next one, this picks up fluff all the time. It's on just a plain piece of bottle green colour Ada 16 count, which I got from Amazon. This is Sol Tropica. I've made quite a few mistakes on this one, and I'm not happy with the back stitch in the face. It doesn't make her look very nice. So I'm going to take that out and redo that bit. I did make some mistakes in the tail, although to be honest, I don't think it really matters. You can't really tell. All of these come with masses of beads. This is another Belafilipina, and yeah, they're quite enjoyable to stitch. I did put the mermaids away for a while, but I decided to pull them back out because I do enjoy stitching them. I like stitching all the pretties, and yeah. Another Belafilipina, Amethyst Treasures. I hope you can hear me okay. My little boy is in the other room watching TV, and yeah. This is on 28 count Opalescent Brittany Lugana by Pole Stitches again. Most of my fabrics are from Pole Stitches or Amazon, but these are Pole Stitches fabrics. This is quite a nice one to stitch because there's full blocks of colour, so you can just pick a colour and just go for it. So that's Amethyst Treasures. Next one is one of the Celtic Ladies by Lavender and Lace, Marilyn Levitt emblem. I've lost my card for this one. So this is Summer, Celtic Summer. I chose to keep with the original colourway, and I've stitched a few of these already. So this is about my fourth one, I think. So that's loaded with beads again, pretty beads. And I like the faces on these. I think they're easier to stitch because they're more blocky back stitch, so it gives a better result, I think, unless I've just taken my time more on these ones, I don't know. But anyway, that's Celtic Summer. Next, I had a new start. I've got no business of having a new start because I've got a ton of projects on the go. But I started Green Lady Slipper by Nora Corbett. And yeah, I haven't done an awful lot on this one, just a little bit. And this is on a plain coffee colour Ada that I got from Amazon. Just a small start. 16 count that was on. This one is Buttercup, and I started this in memory of my mother. I haven't finished it yet. I thought I might have finished it by now. I'm leaving it in the hoop until I finish this part down here, and then maybe the wing there, and then I will obviously have to move it out of the hoop to complete it. I'm still trying to work out what I want to do with the face. So this is on a printed Ada 14, I think this one's 14 count, and I got this one from Amazon. It's quite nice Ada, so I hope I'm gonna be able to wash it without any issues. Next is Mirabilia. These are by Nora Corbett as well, but these are the bigger designs. So I've got threads hanging everywhere. Sometimes I'll only get like 15 minutes to stitch, obviously with things going on in the house, and I'm working as well, and my son as well, being home from school. So I don't get an awful lot of time. I don't sleep very well, and that's when I mainly stitch, is, you know, in the middle of the night type of thing. But yeah, that was just part and parcel of having the blood clot on the brain and everything. It's messed with my sleeping patterns and a whole lot of other things, but that's a whole other issue. So this is Enchanted Mermaid on pole stitches again. I don't know the colourway on this one, so that's that. This one has been the favourite for a while now. I've been stitching quite a bit on this. This is Ashley's Roses. I don't have the chart to show you for this one because it's just way beyond, it's just damaged so much, and I've had to sellotape it and everything. So yeah, I'm enjoying this one. They've got a few beads in this, not too many beads, but there's a few. And this is on a hand-dyed piece of 16 count Ada that I did myself. This was the first attempt I had at hand dyeing. I'm not sure you can see it, but it's quite nice. I was really happy with my first attempt. And that's Ashley's Roses. Next is the Stargazer. I haven't ironed any of these pieces, as you can tell. I've got other things I need to be getting on with, so I don't have time to iron these until they've been completed, washed and finished. But this is the Stargazer. I absolutely love this one as well. I love all of these pieces, really nice. And this is on a piece of 16 count Ada from Amazon. So this isn't far off completing. There's still a bit to go, but you know, this is one of the closest I've got to a finish at the minute as well. So that's the Stargazer. This one, there's a bit of controversy over a name in the name. I'm just going to show you it. There it is there, by Mirabilia, Nora Corbett again. And the colours on these, I started stitching quite a bit on this over the last couple of weeks, but then the weather took a turn and it went really dark, and I didn't feel like stitching dark colours, so I switched it for the more brighter colour projects. So that's all I've got done on this one. This is a 16 count Ada from Amazon. I stitch on both Ada and Lugana. I'm not too bothered. I don't do linen. This one is Emerald Mermaid. This is lovely. This is a hand-dyed 16 count that I did myself as well, and I was happy with this. Although you can't, the lighting isn't great and it's not picking up the mottling on that, but it is really pretty. And she's got lovely beads. And that's Emerald Mermaid. This one I'm not so sure of. I know it's a linen it's stitched on originally, but I don't stitch on linen, and I've tried stitching on the Lugana, Brittany Lugana, in like this natural colour, but I'm not entirely convinced. I think she'd be better on a brighter, like maybe a greenish background or something. So I haven't got a lot done on that. But that's Blossom Harvest. This one is the first mermaid I ever started, and it's the longest. It's taken me ages, and I don't know why. This is Mermaid of Atlantis, and this is all I've got done on this. I'm going to pick her up next time and work on this face to get this bit at least completed. I'm not stitching the border. I think I might put the fish in. Some people say it's a weird looking fish. I think it looks more like a goby. So I think I'll put that in on the top because I think it looks cute. So this is stitched on pole stitches. This is a nice piece of fabric. It's like an ombre effect. So it's darker to light. And that's 16 count Ada pole stitches. You okay? Yeah? My little boy's on the move. Yeah, so this one is Aphrodite Mermaid by Mirabilia. Again, stitched on a pole stitches. I hope you can hear me okay. And this is on a pole stitches 16 count Ada again. And this is lovely. I really love blues and greens. I said I was going to finish all the black stitching. I think I actually have. Yeah, I have. I finished all the black stitching. So it's just the colours now. You okay? Yeah. So, yeah. So that's Aphrodite Mermaid. This one is Twisted Mermaids, Mirabilias. I've got a lot of Mirabilias, Nora Corbett, Belafilipina, Lavender and Lace. They're my favourites to stitch on. I'm sorry about that. Twisted Mermaids, again, pole stitches. I don't know the colour on the fabrics. I've had these fabrics for such a long time, and I don't know what they're called anymore. But that's all. I don't know whether did I use a petite treasure braid? I think I've used on these, yeah. I still like the result they give, and I like stitching with Krynic, I don't mind. So that's Twisted Mermaids. So my finishes, you've probably seen some of these already, but I'm going to go through them again anyway. These are my most recent ones. This was a pretty little stitch. Dawn Frosty X Stitch sent me the kit for this a few years back, and I finally sat down and got it done. And as some of you may know from my previous videos, I had some rabbits. We had 42 to start with, in the beginning, because we were rescuing rabbits, and we had lion heads, lion lops, lop-eared. We had a New Zealand white. We had blue-eyed whites. We've had loads of different rabbits over the years, and we were left with the last two, Twinkie and Lyle. And sadly, we lost the last one. We lost Lyle in June, so now we got no rabbits. It was really it was heartbreaking, so I don't want any more rabbits. And I'm glad that I've got this done. I want to do something really special with this, because this represents all of them. So this is lovely. That's a nice little lion head rabbit stitch. Thank you, Dawn. And this one is a Nora Corbett. Well, I didn't say this was stitched on a 14 count kit Ada. No beads in that one. So this one was a Nora Corbett free design, and I've stitched this on a just normal coffee colour Ada. This is on a 14 count as well. Quite a few of these are on 14 now, I think. And I used my own beads, which I'm kind of sorry for, especially these green ones, because they're all non-uniform. They were bigger and smaller and everything, but the overall result is I'm happy with, so I like that. So next one is Owl Forest embroidery, and this is on an 18 count. This was on, and it's stitched 1 over 1, 1 strand over 1 square. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this because it was, you get like a finish with each block, each figure each I don't know what I want to say. You get a finish with each one you stitch, so yeah, I enjoyed that one. So that's Owl Forest embroidery. I can't remember the name on, I think it was Hummingbird, and yeah, I saw James the PH Stitcher had finished this, and that's where I decided I wanted to stitch it. So Hummingbird, Owl Forest embroidery. There we go. This one is a Lizzie Kate. I love this one. I'm going to get this framed because I think this is really, it's really apt, especially for these days. I think I have a 7-year-old son, and I think society's trying to make kids grow up too soon right now, and I'm not happy about it. But so I think I really like this one, and I want to get this done in a frame. So that's Lizzie Kate. I don't know what fabric this was. It's not a Brittany Lugana, I don't think, and it's not an Ada. I don't know what. It's not a linen either. I don't know what that one is. It's total mystery. But anyway, that's a finish, Lizzie Kate. This one, I don't know whether this was a Lizzie Kate. I don't think so. I can't remember. It was so long ago I finished this. It's called Lavender Hill anyway. And I really like that one. It's pretty. I'm going to make a cushion or something with this, I think. This is stitched on platinum Ada 16 count. This is the other Celtic lady that I finished. This is Winter. This is stitched on a 14 count white Ada, because my other Celtic ladies are stitched on white Ada 14 count. And I want to keep them all looking the same. I really loved stitching these. These are so nice, and they can be done relatively quickly, although everyone I've done have taken me a couple of years at least. So yeah, but these are really nice. So that's Winter, Celtic Winter by Lavender and Lace, Marilyn Levitt Emblem. I think a cat's just walked in. We've got 2 old cats, and we're taking care of a stray at the minute. We can't get him in the house, he won't come in, but he sleeps in our polytunnel, and we've got a cat kennel outside, which we've made as comfy as possible for him, so he sleeps out there. So technically I've got 3 cats now and a load of fish. No rabbits anymore though. This one is, oh gosh, what was this one? Sea Flora, this one was called. And this is a Nora Corbett. Loads of mistakes. This is on an opalescent plain, just a blue fabric, Ada fabric. I think it's 16 count. It could be 14, I'm not sure. Maybe 14, I think. But this took me an absolute age to finish. There's tons of mistakes. But overall, I'm happy with the result. I like this one. So that's Sea Flora. These are onto my finishes now. And this is Thistle. Still not framed. My son said he wanted this one because it reminded him of a superhero. He wanted it for his bedroom, but I haven't got round to framing it. And I think he's changed his mind now anyway, so it might be made into something else. Thistle, okay, so this is a oatmeal Ada 16 count, and it's got like gold flecks in that, and loads of beads, quite a few mistakes, as with everything. So that's thistle. This one, I gotta think now which one this was called. My Solely this was called, and this is a Paul Stitches fabric again. And this was one of the first mermaids I finished, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, this is My Solely. So that's on a Paul Stitches 16 count Ada. And that's a pretty one as well. So that's that. This one, oh gosh, what was this one called? Pansy. I totally botched this up. It doesn't look like the chart, but it's okay for what I wanted. So this is Pansy, Nora Corbett, Paul Stitches 16 count Ada again. And yeah, I use my own beads on this one. I use my own beads on most of them. This one is geranium. This was lovely. This got a ton of mistakes as well. Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? This one is on a plain 16 count, could be 14 count, I think it's 16 count Ada, like a coffee colour. And that's geranium, and that's all of my finishes and what I'm working on at the minute. So I'm just going to leave that. But this one, this one takes a special place in my heart now, this one does. But yeah, so I've put quite a few videos up this last couple of days. I'm sorry about that, I've overloaded, I think, but some days I get more time than others to do stuff, and that's that. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye.